Hello, I'm Jesse Myles of the Myles Group, and today I will be interviewing II Tax Services and Bookkeeping. Harold?
Yes.
So, tell me, what got you started in bookkeeping and tax services?
What got me started in bookkeeping and tax services? I recently, I worked in the accounting industry for a really long time, and then that's when I also worked for the IRS for a really long time, and I kind of got tired of like companies merging and getting hassled around or getting furloughed and laid off, and then I started teaching accounting for Vista College, the computerized accounting systems, and it was my passion. Accounting's my passion, and so I said, why don't I start my own business to help educate people and help out business owners that way, and so that's kind of how I got started.
Okay, cool. What is it exactly you would say that you sell?
We sell bookkeeping services, tax preparation services. We also e-file as well too. Tax planning and consulting, as well as business preparation services. So anything like strategic analysis, cost averaging reports, inventory analysis. We do all of those type of preparation services for your business to help save you both time and money.
Okay. So what that's saying, who would you consider your customers? What is your customer base?
My customer base is mostly business owners, individuals as well too. But I'm also looking right now. I'm looking to try and gear towards more like I'd like to get more in. I'd love to have a construction company or a lawn mowing service, type of helping them out with their books, just to show them how it really works with projects and all the cost averaging that comes with all of that.
All right, cool beans. What would you say would be your customer's number one problem, and what are some solutions to that problem?
The customer's number one problem, I would say, is not knowing if they did something right, or forgetting a transaction, or not making a deposit. Because as small business owners, the business is ultimately theirs, and they want to try and keep track of everything as much as possible, and they don't have the time, and sometimes they forget, and they don't have the patience to go learn a new software or implement a system that would help them keep track of everything. And so I would say that's probably their biggest issue is time management, mostly of handling those admin tasks.
Okay. Now, as an accountant or anything you're not sworn to secrecy or anything like that, right?
No, not at all.
Okay. So share with us one of your favorite customer stories.
One of my favorite customer stories. All right. So one of my favorite customer stories would probably be I would say my very first customer was Soul Outreach LLC, and they're kind of, how do you say, they're like an outreach ministry that helps underdeveloped lives. So people who have problems in their lives, people who have been to jail and things like that, they help train them on jobs in order to help them start out their lives a little bit, to help better their lives. And so my favorite story about them is basically was getting started, because Soul Outreach, when I met them, they didn't know what they were going to do yet. They just knew the guy knew that he just wanted to help out people in the ministry, and he's really heavy in church, and his faith was so strong that way that he was just like, this is my business, this is what I want to do. And when he came to me, he had tax issues. He had to file his quarterly reports, and he didn't know anything about it. And so that's the reason why it's my favorite story, is because that's when I knew right then and there that my business was the type of business that could help other businesses, because he came to me with a problem and he said, hey, this is what I want to do, and this is what we're looking to try and grow into, and I was able to help him out that way. And so he was my very first client, as well as one of my favorite stories to tell, because it was watching him kind of figure out what his business was as we went through the bookkeeping and coming up with the different services that he could offer and everything. And so that's why it's my favorite story to kind of tell.
Awesome. Why don't you tell us where you're located at, or your website?
Yeah, so our website is www.ii, that's AYE, bookkeeping.com, and we're located in Nolanville. We mostly work primarily out online, but we also work in the City Hall as well too. We utilize their facilities, so come out and visit us.